Welcome to the Owner's Box. We are episode 108. Clap it up, clap it up, clap it up, clap it up. Louie Price in the building.
Hold on, that nigga ain't clapped though.
He was on his phone.
I listen to you guys' podcast, and I know y'all got the.
Let's try this again.
Y'all got the button.
No, let's try it again. One more time.
Welcome to the Owner's Box. We are episode 108. Clap it up, clap it up, clap it up, clap it up. Louie Price in the building. Free is off today.
Scott Free.
And we got Louie Price sitting in.
Yeah.
It's good. And I rounded out.
I was about to say, you want to talk about yourself?
And I rounded out. I am Seuss the Connect. What's good, fellas?
What's up?
Well, let's get right into it because we got a lot of stuff to cover in a short period of time.
Hold on, let me put my joint on. on vibrate because I'm.
Yeah. I just turned mine down too.
Because I'm I'm popular.
In these streets.
What's up with Jonathan? What's up with your cousin? Why you hitting me?
5?
Yeah.
I don't know. I think he at work at the
Out of town?
Yeah, the Mercedes shit.
He might be flying in.
What's up with your cousin?
He asked me if I'm at work.
What's going on with Steve?
Steve, Stephen Louder. Shout out Stephen Louder. Free him. He in good spirits, man.
Okay.
Free that boy Steve.
He's in great spirits. Got to talk to him at the family reunion.
Oh, okay.
He got to talk to everybody. It was good.
Okay. He get his tablet yet?
Oh, I don't remember.
Okay.
I gotta ask Jason.
All right.
But yeah, he in good spirits. He got to talk to my man. He talked to him who knew of the facility and some ins and outs, and they got to chop it up about that.
Okay.
He's that ain't a place for my nigga.
Right.
That's not a place for him.
That's not a place for no nigga.
Nah, it's a place for some niggas.
Let's be clear. Some people that belong there.
I mean,
no, that's a place for some niggas.
Punishment is deserved, but I don't think 23 hours in darkness.
That's a place for some niggas.
No, my philosophy is either, hey man, we need to take you out of here. Gonna get you this lethal injection, get your ass on up out of here.
Oh, you out here killing niggas.
That's what they doing. I mean, that's what we talking about.
You talking about an eye for an eye?
Certain niggas need to be,
An eye for an eye.
Hey.
Wait, Stevens in 23-1?
I
thought that's what he was. I was like, hold on, what are you in PC for?
Yeah, no, I'm just saying, in these high level maximum security joints, like, what I mean, niggas see daylight for 30 minutes.
But you out here with an eye for an eye. Is that what you about?
I believe, man, we need to go back to that.
Word. Okay.
Okay, Jesus.
I think.
Okay, judge, jury, and executioner looking ass nigga. I got you.
I ain't gonna say we're gonna cut it in half, but I think it'll be a little bit less crime if niggas know it, yo.
As reckless as the
Thanos.
As reckless as the judicial system is right here, we can't go to that.
Yo, I can't rape nobody. They're gonna rape me.
It's not even that. The way that they already treat black men.
Right.
But that's
you want that to be on the table. You want innocent niggas to be chopped up.
But that's what I was getting at from my segue at the beginning, like us specifically, because it's a lot of niggas in there. You see on the news, nigga, like I forgot his name, but nigga did 18 years and they found out he was innocent. But
imagine he got convicted by a jury of his peers.
He got the death penalty.
So if you get 18 years and they found out he was innocent,
right?
If we use your logic, 18 years ago, he'd have got bodied.
Right. But I only.
But it's already on the scope. Troy Davis was out of here, and he shouldn't have been.
I only said that from the standpoint is like no nigga deserves to be locked in a cage. Mm-hmm. So if that's the
nigga. Yeah, there's some niggas out here that need.
That's what I'm saying.
And that's why
niggas every day to be like, yo, you need to be in jail.
And that's that's where I get to the eye for an eye part.
Yeah, no.
I feel like you shouldn't be locked. I feel like you shouldn't be locked in a cage.
Yo, plant something on.
But if you know what I mean. if you overstepped your boundaries and you know what I'm saying, you need some form of punishment.
Nah.
All right, let's give you what you gave other people.
You need to go to jail, nigga. Y'all niggas I'm all for playing evidence on that nigga. He needs to go to jail.
Yo, I'm leaving Publix. They find cocaine in my car. What the fuck?
Bye.
Out of here, baby.
But yeah, free that boy Steve.
Indeed.
So what's popping? Yo,
what up, though?
Your daughter's still homeschooled, right?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. All the kids is going back to school next week.
Yeah. It's about to get jumping.
Yeah.
August the 3rd, they jump off.
Yeah. So I gotta do school shopping.
You ain't do that yet?
Nah, because I didn't go out there. I was supposed to go to Florida.
You do that on the computer, fam.
Nah, I need to see it, yo.
You can see it on the computer, fam.
Nah, I need to see them with it.
You bullshit. This nigga needs to lay his outfit out the day before. If his outfit ain't laid out the day before, you have failed.
I got you.
You have failed. If his shit ain't laid out.
Oh no, he's been very vocal.
That's mad important.
My mom's called me yesterday, and she was like, "Yo, your nephew was saying that he thought he was coming to Florida. I mean, he's coming to Atlanta." Oh. And I guess something happened that she couldn't make it out here. So I was like, nah, you can come during the week. It's just the weekend I was gone. Mm-hmm. And she was like, all right, maybe I can get your other nephew, Andrew, to drive us. But he's been, he's very vocal at the fact that he's supposed to be going back to school.
Yes.
Fresh.
Yes.
So
that's what you said. Uncle Dutch said that nigga was going to school fresh.
So he realizes that he's been sitting there and he hasn't got
fresh.
He ain't got no clothes.
He ain't fresh yet.
School coming up, bruh.
Yeah. now you adding to this nigga anxiety.
Right.
You need to be able to see those outfits at least a week ahead of time. I'm gonna wear this Tuesday.
I'm gonna kill him on Wednesday.
But Friday,
I need you to clear your schedule. I need you to clear your schedule. You fucking up. You gotta clear your schedule, man.
So yeah. So the youngest one, I could pretty much. The oldest one, like I told you, he into Sonic and Angry Birds.
Let him slide. Yes, he can. Yes, he can. Throw that nigga with an Angry Bird shirt on with some ones. He in the game. Nigga, senior year.
Uh-huh.
The outfit, senior year. What was the outfit of senior year?
I don't know.
Fucking a pack of white T-shirts.
Oh, yeah, and travel. Your man had Travel Fox.
Well, I wasn't senior. I ain't had Travel Fox senior year.
Yeah, but yeah, white T-shirts.
It was a T-shirt.
Just match the white T-shirts. Could go with everything.
They want anything.
Yeah.
White
Blue
T-shirts,
jeans,
white
black
beater underneath, white T-shirts. Pack of them. You in the game. Then, another day you hit a nigga with some colors or whatever, but to stretch it,
you got that
white
fresh
T-shirts.
white tee, baby.
Yeah. Well, I grew up in the Cash Money era. It was Jabot jeans, Reeboks, and white T-shirts. That's all you needed to start school.
Be clean too.
Jabot jeans was a horrible. They were worse.
It was a horrible idea.
They were
worse than I just ran into a pair.
Red monkey jeans. They were worse than those.
I ran into a pair cleaning out my closet the other day. I said, I still got these.
I don't know if Jabot jeans was as bad as Red Monkey.
Yes, they were.
Them shits
because they had the belts and the straps on the things with the Jabot on it. Yeah.
But I think I got a pair of those too.
But Red Monkey was the cheapest denim ever, and they just put a little patch on the back.
Don't matter. Niggas went crazy. That nigga made a rap song, and niggas started buying them. In my Red Monkey jeans. I'll never forget. I was at the studio, and I saw... I was about to say, fuck it. I saw Cannon, and he was like, yeah, he lightweight co-signed this shit. And I was like, no, don't do that.
Jeezy was the one that said
I had Jabots. I didn't have any Red Monkeys, but I did have Jabots.
Who made that song, Red Monkey Jeans?
I have no idea.
I don't know the exact song, but I know the first time I heard it, Jeezy said it. Red Monkey Jeans with the bathing apes.
The nigga made a Red Monkey Jeans song, and they showed it on 106 Park all the time.
Yeah, I don't remember that.
One hit.
That.
If you want to call it a hit.
I don't remember this nigga.
He wasn't important.
Speaking of hits.
Yeah, let's talk about it.
Nas dropped a new joint. Let's get to it.
Man, that shit was mid.
Let's pull it up.
I mean, it's hard. I feel like it's
is what
I like. What is what?
I feel like it's blast.
And I listen to it in order because B Price they don't put it on show.
you gotta listen to it in order.
Yeah.
You can't listen to an album out of order.
I feel like it's blasphemous to say Nas was mid, but that shit was mid.
Listen, Abracadabra sucks.
Shit.
I like Office Hours. Black Magic is
It's crazy that you even know which one. I don't even know the names.
Yeah.
And I don't know. I just know that I wasn't impressed.
I like the intro,
Motion was straight.
and I like Urban Magic Johnson.
And I think he just ran out of ideas for titles.
And just
Because
naming
he just
shit.
mentioned Bokeem Woodbine in the song, so he decided to make that a record.
That's how producers do shit.
well,
They be, oh yeah, we gonna call this one Jello shots.
yeah. As an artist, I can
Let me
back that up a little
me
bit.
tell you
You're
the
like, damn, what did I
surprising-
say in that song?
Yeah,
We gonna
that's
call
also
this
that's some Microsoft Word shit. Yeah. When you get to save the first words in the shit that you wrote is the name of the document.
Ironically, the best song on the album is One Mic, One Gun with 21 Savage.
Shut it up. when that came on, I was like, okay, he threw this on there. I didn't like it when you put it out the first time.
I didn't hear it the first time. This is my first time hearing it.
No, he put it out a while ago.
Yeah, it was, almost a year ago.
Yeah.
And so I was like, oh, they trying to clear up the irrelevant joints.
This was right. It was right after that.
I think he put out
okay.
KD3 at the time.
When that song came, yeah.
Yeah.
Was it on KD3?
No,
No.
it came out like right after
No, I'm
that.
saying when he put the album out,
And I was like, nigga, you got a new album out. Why are you putting this shit out?
Got you.
So he put that out after the controversy about his comments and shit.
Yeah.
That's when that song came out, and I didn't like it then. Definitely don't like it now.
I think sonically with the album, it sounds the best.
Fuck out of here. I'm not doing that.
Nah. Office Hours.
Nope.
You don't like Office Hours? I like.
I don't
Office
know,
Hours.
dog. I don't know. I was not impressed.
Oh, and I ain't like the way he was rapping on this. Like, why are you rapping like that, Nas? You don't have to rap like that.
I didn't like that either.
So
The
the
intro-
3 songs that I liked, he was spitting like Nas. The other joints, I'm like, yo, I'm cool on that. Yo.
Yeah.
Everybody over there is laudness, like, oh, Nas did it again. No, he did not.
Oh, did they? I didn't look at any comments.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
I didn't because niggas wild out. They fanboy out at 12:05.
They listen to the
I've
whole
been out
joint.
5 minutes, nigga. You got through 2.5 songs, maybe. Classic.
Nah.
Yeah, when you
There's nothing on there that I'm gonna add to my ride around playlist. So
No.
when
I'm cool. Young Thug's album was better than this album. Young Thug album was fire.
I mean,
So you
niggas
miss
is
me with all
bullshitting.
that.
Mr.
The
Yes,
cars bring me out. Him and
Mr.
Future.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. That nigga album's hard as fuck.
Who, Gunna?
Yes,
Oh, I haven't listened to it. Have you listened to it?
yes.
Oh, you should.
Hey, it's been on repeat for a couple of weeks.
Okay.
I
I'm
haven't
not a
listened to
gangster.
it.
I don't give a damn.
Is that the snitch? That's the snitch nigga? The nigga-
Yeah. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Nigga album's riding.
So it don't matter. None of the other shit matter.
I mean, I'm far removed from the street, so it don't matter to me.
I'm not his man. So I never really listened to Gunna before outside of the Little Baby Gunna album that they
Yeah.
did together, which I thought was dope.
Yeah.
So, but I haven't listened to Gunna, so it's nothing that I would race to. If you think it's worth getting to listen to, then I'll listen to it.
Yeah, and the irony in that is that Lil Baby canceling tour dates. You know, the album ain't doing what he thought it was gonna do, and Gunna sitting at number 1 on iTunes.
No,
So he
that
liked
21
when he
Savage
first-
joint.
Yeah, I never heard it. That's my first time hearing it. Yeah,
And you was impressed?
I like the 21 Savage joint.
Why?
And I like the.
What did
50
you
Cent.
like about it?
I like what 21 was spitting. I like how he was spitting. I don't even 21 been impressing me the last couple times that I've been heard him spit.
He definitely mistaken this game up.
You know what I mean? So from when he first came out, he was trash. I can say it. You know what I mean? But as far as you said, we were talking about Gunna joint. I mean, we went back there, but I've never
heard him.
I never heard Gunna since the Little Baby Gunna joint.
Yeah. I mean, if you
What
like,
is he popular for? What's his song? What is he popular for? Who is he?
he's got a couple. Well, Pusha
Well,
P was
Pusha
the
P was
the
his
biggest
Shit
record.
had like 8 niggas on it.
But
Nah, it was just
that
him,
was the
just him and
remix.
Future.
It was him and Future on it.
Okay.
Niggas kept because it became like the who was it? The vice president mentioned Pushing P
But
that's how you like that shit exploded.
But the little baby and him joint with Rockin' with the Lions. Yeah. We paid. Yeah.
Oh, that's 42 Doug.
Yeah, that's Doug doing
that's
that.
42
joint.
Doug.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay.
But him and Lil Baby had the Drip Too Hard.
Drip Too Hard. Drip Too Hard. Yeah.
Whose song was that?
That was both. They
were both.
It was on I think it was on Gunna's project because it wasn't on Lil Baby's first album. Mm-hmm. But you know they using that shit for Axe commercials.
Right.
I mean, but if you like melody driven,
I like that song though.
Rap.
That Drip Too Hard.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, if you like melodies and shit like that, shit to vibe out to, Gunna's project is definitely a good project.
Nah, I don't know. I'm not in no rush, but if I come across it, I'll listen to it. I'm not going. But me not listening to it has nothing to do with the fact that he's a snitch or allegedly a snitch. I don't know. I'm not in his case. He's not my man. And I don't care about nobody snitching because I'm not in the streets and nobody snitching on me. So
yeah, I mean, and
you feel the same way about your boy?
And then who?
The colorful nigga.
I never listened to that nigga.
Yeah.
No. I couldn't tell you a Tekashi song.
No, I don't know.
I remember he came out with one. I think didn't he do a joint with 50 Cent?
Yeah, 50 and who else was on there? It was another nigga on there too.
Speaking of 50 Cent, I was disappointed by the Nas and 50 Cent song, but continue.
Wow, which was 50 was spitting?
Was he?
Queens
He
get
said,
the money.
was he?
Was he spitting?
I mean, it's the best I've heard him sound in a while.
No.
I mean, I don't mean bar for bar. I mean,
50 only getting down lately if it's a TV show attached.
Sonically, it's the best I've heard him sound in a while.
All the shit he do for the TV shows be slapping.
Well, he's
every
saving
verse that he dropped for this show.
You know what I'm saying?
He's saving that shit for, the next season theme song.
Yeah, nigga, the theme songs for the shows, fire. Everything else, no. That shit he did with Nas, I didn't like his flow. His flow didn't sound. He wasn't in the pocket.
I thought he bounced on the joint.
I listened to it again, but
I didn't think it was bad.
I thought he was bouncy. Yeah, I'm not gonna take.
I didn't think it was great.
I didn't think it was bad.
This is the first shit they did together, right?
Yeah. Right. Yeah.
If I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
This is the first shit they did together ever. Queens niggas.
But to 50's defense, I mean, we right here analyzing the project and we saying it's not that great, so it ain't 50's fault that he got called in the first time on some mediocre shit.
Niggas feel that way about Black Republican. I love Black Republican.
I like Jay and Nas?
Yeah.
That's my shit.
Niggas fronted on it.
Jay got busy.
Yeah.
Nah.
They front on the Nas and Jay songs. I like that one.
Nah. They can't do that. Not on that one.
That's what it do.
Feeling like a Black Republican money I got coming in.
But that shit, but the 50, Nas and 50 for they first, nah, man, that ain't it. That ain't it.
Maybe they were just
get the strap.
He said, "Get the strap."
Maybe they were just building a rapport with each other.
I don't know what they were doing, but that wasn't it. Even the tracks, my nigga. Come on, man.
You need to go holler at Just Blaze or something.
We not doing this. We not doing
the
this.
Hit Boy experiment has been exhausted.
That shit is definitely going downhill based on what I heard.
Ooh, is it? Is it where we at?
I'm just saying, coming off of KD3.
And so that's the thing too.
Or even the first Magic.
Do we need to do something different? Because you keep now you're building you're doing KD 1, 2, 3. Mm-hmm. You're doing Magic was supposed to be in between, but now it's a Magic 2. Mm-hmm. Is it taking away from creating something different by trying to attach all of them together? Do something different.
I got a problem when people name records part 2, part 3 anyway.
Yeah. I mean,
I get it, but I don't. I got a problem when people do that.
I mean, all of them.
I think this niggas is lazy. Who did it correctly? It's only like 3-4 people.
Wayne,
Wayne did it.
But all
Jay
three
did it.
All three of
with
them shits was
with
amazing.
The blueprints.
Okay,
but he didn't have it wasn't the same. He mixed it up as far as producers.
It wasn't the same shit.
It wasn't the same.
And that's
shit.
my thing.
Yeah.
Is not do Nas have to do? They need to call it something different for me to get something different?
Right.
Because I'm not. When it came out first, it was like, okay, this is fresh.
And
This
it
is fresh, this
sounded
is new.
great. It sounded great.
But now you're doing the same shit over and over.
That just sounds like there was records that you had that
And
didn't
yeah,
make the
and
album.
that's what
And
I was.
then-
That's what I was about. That's what I was about to say to piggyback off what you're saying. Like I feel like those were just the joints that. Oh, well, we got some shit in the vault. Let's put something out until
Right.
we make whatever's next. KD4 or whatever it is next. Let's put something out. That's what that sounded like.
Yeah, I didn't like it. I didn't like it. I don't like it. Do
Hated
something
it.
else.
It's starting to become a little stale.
Hey. Didn't he do he didn't even do an Illmatic 2. He did Stillmatic.
Right.
How you didn't do a part 2 for Illmatic? But you want to do a part 2, 3, 4 for all these other shits?
That's how Special Ed did his album. He still
But
got it made.
I think it ties
Right.
into because I forgot what song it was, but he referenced Fredo over and over again on one of the records. I think it might have been, homage to the Godfather trilogy or some shit like that. I don't know.
Nah, nigga, Godfather only had 3, and 3 was trash.
I'm not listening.
Let's talk
We
about
not
that.
doing this, nigga. I love every last one of them Godfathers.
3 was trash.
The funny thing is,
Wow,
I
'cause he got
just
old.
3 was trash.
I watched The Godfather for the first time maybe like 2 months ago.
All of them?
I watched 1 and 2
For the first time ever?
ever in life.
You ain't gangster. Nigga soft.
I ain't have time to sit in the house and watch
Mobile
television,
Ari,
man.
You saw Scarface?
Over and over
Then
again.
shut the fuck up.
Repeatedly.
You can't make statements as such. I ain't
Repeatedly.
have time.
Yeah, I ain't have
Nigga,
time.
I watched Scarface and Minister Society and Juice. And that nigga, shut up. Shut up.
I was outside.
Whatever.
I see them all, and I was outside.
I mean, okay.
You know what I'm saying?
So this
Niggas kill me with that.
this was my thing. This was my thing about Godfather. It was early 70s, right?
What, when it came out or what it was based on?
When it came out.
The first
I
one came
I
in
know
the
it was-
70s,
I know it
and
was-
the next one was in the 80s.
I know
and
it was the early 1900s what it was based on, right?
like 1920, 1930,
Yeah,
I
so
think, where they started.
every time I seen it or whatever they program they were showing it on, whether it was fucking Bravo or VH1, I just looked at the aesthetics of it. I was like, I don't want to watch this old shit. But then I don't know what led me to it, but I was like, let me watch The Godfather. And I watched the first, and I was like, oh, this shit was
One of the
fucking
greatest cinematic features ever made. nigga.
lyrically. If you listen to music, the way I listen to music,
Godfather
damn near
was
every line,
1972.
yeah,
First one, right?
Yeah.
every line from beginning to end has been in a rap song.
Yes.
Every single line. I'm like, oh shit.
Keep it with the colors.
I missed that whole
Keep it
shit.
with the
Yeah,
dark.
Nah,
yeah,
I mean,
yeah.
you
Jay.
heard Jay?
Yeah.
Keep it with the darks.
Niggas
Yeah,
busting all
animals
through the
and-
curtains because she hurting.
Oh.
Kate losing the baby because the family's uncertain. Like, I was like, oh.
Oh, so you was in the dark.
Yeah, I was in the dark.
Damn.
You didn't get none of them references.
Nah.
Sucks for you. Nigga.
Yeah,
Those
I-
shits was hitting. And I was like, oh.
Shit. So, but I guess it made it hit more when I finally watched the film. I was like, oh my goodness.
So you finally seen him smack fire out of
Yeah.
Nigga,
How this nigga Michael was a bitch.
Smack the shit
This
out of
nigga
Kate.
Michael started out as a bitch and then turned into
He wasn't a bitch. He just wasn't a killer.
He wasn't ready.
He wasn't ready.
He was a bitch. Mike was a bitch ass nigga.
I ain't be a bitch. He was just a regular
brother
nigga.
was a
That nigga
bitch.
ain't care.
Mike
He was
was
a
never a
regular
bitch. He was a
so
soldier.
so with
He
the
was a soldier.
with the Corleone family
Fredo was the bitch.
compared to everybody else,
Fredo.
This nigga Mike ain't care nothing about nothing but kissing on bitches' necks.
No.
How that's bitch? How that's bitch shit?
That nigga was a soldier, nigga. He was a war hero.
In the context
Yeah, he was
of,
a war
of the
hero.
rest of the family.
He was a war hero.
Hold on, worry. They.
How kissing on necks is some bitch shit?
He was the
Well,
baby
I'm
brother.
saying in context of his family. Oh, even when they brought his name up, oh, don't worry about Michael. We're not gonna get Michael involved. Don't worry about Michael. We're
Yeah.
not gonna-
Yeah, because he wasn't in the family business. Fredo was the bitch.
If I know my
That nigga dropped the gun. Nigga, they said, hey, you shooting your father. How you drop the gun?
if I know my father is who he is, man, fuck these bitches. We get at the bitches later. We get at the bitches later.
You gotta
Oh, I
have-
think you
gotta
I
have
think you're
dynamics.
confusing him with Fredo.
No, Michael.
Yeah, Mike didn't really have bitch.
Al Pacino's role. Yeah, Michael.
You gotta have dynamics.
Yeah.
And in fact, everybody can't be the same.
Right.
Right? I mean, I understand the context of the story.
Sonny was the hothead.
Yeah.
Fredo was the fucker.
Yo, they did Sonny dirty.
The sister was there. She's just a baby. And then Mike was the third child. He had the third child syndrome. They wanted him to be a lawyer. They didn't want him to be in.
I'm trying to watch. You want to watch Godfather tonight?
They did that boy Sonny dirty. That shit was awful.
They knew it. They knew that you think that little farce you play with my sister could fool a Coleon.
Man,
Bruh,
that shit.
Damn, and you just seen it.
Just seeing it.
Did you watch? So you didn't watch 3 yet, though?
I haven't watched 3.
Yeah. You might not even need.
Yeah,
to watch.
you could. Yeah. Close it out, nigga.
No, you might not even need to watch it.
I mean, but I need.
hate is real,
I need to see the ending to it. I need to see the ending.
Y'all just mad because he got old. Just when you thought I was out, y'all pulled me back in.
You don't need to watch it, fam.
That nigga tried to go legit.
Cause hold
So
on.
now you don't know why Jay called himself Young Vito.
Voice of the young people.
He didn't, and you didn't know.
That was from Godfather 3.
I mean, I knew where it came from. I know the name. I knew the names from the film, but
Vincent
I
Vincetti.
Yeah, I never sat down and watched it. I never sat down and
Godfather
soaked it up.
3 came out 18 years later, 1990.
So yeah, it's pretty bad. You ain't even got to tell me if that shit came
Nah,
out.
nigga. All of them. I got the whole box set.
2 decades
upstairs.
later. Well, see, the good thing is I watched that shit in Blu-ray, 1080 HP. Shit was
Shit was crispy.
Yeah, shit was
they
crispy.
redid it. I
Yeah.
got the whole joint where they
Yeah.
remastered the whole joint.
Yeah, I watched the remaster. That shit was great. Yo, we're gonna send Vito away. Vito, you gotta get out of here after he shot the cop. You gotta get out of here.
I got it on VHS. I got it on DVD. I got the box set that
You got no laser disc.
Francis Ford Coppola and your other man redid it.
I didn't know that either. You know, like when what's the song Ross has? Family Ties, when he was mentioning Francis Ford. I was thinking it's a name. When I see it in the credits, I'm like, oh shit.
That's Nick Nolte's uncle.
Oh shit, this shit makes
Yeah.
sense.
That's why you think Nick keep getting roles, that nigga.
I don't remember Nick Nolte from nothing but Blue Chips.
No, that Nick.
No.
No, Nicolas Cage. I mean, that's Nicolas Cage's uncle, not Nick Nolte. I know Nick Nolte's from 48 Hours.
Yeah.
We talk about Nicolas Cage. That's Nicolas Cage's uncle.
No,
Yeah.
Nicolas Cage got down. Now, don't front on Nicolas
I
Cage.
mess with Nick. I'm saying, why you think he keep getting that nigga played 9 wizards? And nigga,
Motherfucking Face Off.
yeah.
Which was the most ridiculous plot ever.
Oh, you don't know why you think I was like, yo, they can make Nick Nolte look like freaking John Travolta, but they can't fix Little Kim's face.
The plot was stupid.
The movie was dope.
Yeah, that shit was amazing.
The plot was dumb as shit.
That shit was amazing.
But it was your man. Your man did it. Your man who did where my killer tape at, B? The nigga who did that, John Woo.
John Woo.
John Woo did that shit.
And that explains all the.
And that's why they had that the church scene.
Yeah, the gunplay.
church scene was just like in the Killer. You ever watched the Killer?
You ever Killer series, Killer 1, Killer Part 2?
You ain't never watched the Killer. This nigga.
I know John Woo did The Corruptor, right?
Yeah, and the nigga was in the Corruptors from the Killer movies.
Exactly.
You didn't even know that, nigga.
You wasn't studying your lesson.
Nah.
You remember on the Wu-Tang joint when the nigga was like, yo, be where my killer tape at.
Killer tape at.
I'll buy you 4 more fucking killer tapes. Nah. You remember that?
Nah, I don't remember that.
Jesus, you ain't studying your lessons.
I don't remember that at all.
I feel like that's my fault.
We gotta put the blame somewhere.
You gotta put your bars up, nigga. Where you getting your bars from?
Snatching them shits out the air.
Man, you gotta watch The Killer.
The Killer.
The Killer.
And this is a multi-film series.
Killer 1, Killer 2.
You can do one.
You can do one because and then what do you call it? What is it? The Substitute Killers. It's some other joint. There's a bunch of them. Yeah. So yeah. All them Japanese joints be fired. Them niggas, all you do is shoot up stuff.
That's it.
So those were the joints where the mouth was moving and the words coming out of it.
No, not like the karate joints.
It wasn't the karate joints.
Yeah, they was just over there. They just shot the films over there.
Yo, my killer tape at, B.
So you ain't seen Godfather. You ain't seen Killer.
You ever watched The Professional?
Professional. Is that Sylvester Stallone?
That was Cobra.
Cobra.
This nigga here.
Now I know Cobra.
Yeah. Professional had your man from Ronin in it.
Yeah. Luke, whatever his name is.
Right.
French nigga. But I don't know, fam. The Professional, that shit was borderline rapey.
With the little girl.
Yeah. Yeah.
Let's talk about it.
Yeah.
You had a little molester vibe.
Yeah. Unknowingly to him. Like he didn't know, but it gave that off. It was like, I don't know.
We got this little girl running around here.
Man, you ain't watch The Professional? Man, we need to.
You don't get none of the references with rappers that you like. You just like the bar. He be like, that bar is dope. It's going to hit different when you see where he got it from.
Yeah.
You be like, oh, okay.
Shit, and like the Jizza, soon as the Jizza put that album out, nigga, we was watching that shit. The Cub and the what's the name of that shit?
The stone, the sword, and the you gonna choose the sword or
choose your sword?
You ain't see that movie? Oh, that karate flick? Oh,
No, do you remember? Did you listen to the Jizza album? I don't think that was ever on the list that I put.
Oh, okay, yeah.
But the Jizza album at the beginning, it was a sample, and he was like,
Liquid Swords.
Yeah, it was like choose the ball.
Then he's
or
gonna
choose the sword.
and the pop stood right there
If
when
he said if you choose the ball,
he's gonna cut
then
his
you
head
choose
off.
Death. You join your mother in death. If you choose your sword, then you fuck with me.
Niggas came in the
So
crib.
the baby crawled over and he picked the sword.
Then he had, and that little boy was getting busy in the
So this
karate
nigga
flick.
had the baby. He went out slicing niggas up with the baby.
Or the
With
back.
the baby on his back. Just
And then
out
the
here.
baby got nice.
Yeah.
This nigga. Niggas used to be on karate flicks, heavy, nigga. And then in New York, 5 o'clock on Channel 5 on Saturdays, all morning, they had all the karate flicks. Oh, it's on the floor.
Damn, fam.
Oh, no, we good.
No, I'm talking about this man.
Yeah.
Yeah, I ain't really consumed too much film and television back then. I was outside.
5 Elements.
I was outside.
You gotta, and that's the thing. It's different eras, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like coming up and rapping and doing this rap shit. I have a vast amount of knowledge of things that have nothing to do that have nothing to do with nothing. But you can throw them motherfuckers in the rap though. And niggas will see it and be like, oh, yo, okay, yeah. But it's just like, you just know shit about shit. And that shit just stick. Helps with freestyling. Definitely helps with that.
Just rambling random movies that niggas ain't seen
Not
before.
even random movies, not even the movies, just movies and quotes and different shit. It was all about arbitrary shit. The arbitrary shit is what got a nigga to rewind. To get a nigga to rewind and be like, yo, you heard that shit? And you go back here and be like, oh, yo.
The movie he talking about is Shogun Assassins.
I only know one show.
Yeah.
Nigga that was whooping.
For The Last Dragon?
The nigga that was whooping Bruce Leroy ass. That's
Was
the
his
only
name
show.
Shogun or was his name Sho'nuff?
His name was Sho'nuff.
So he wasn't Shogun.
I mean, but I think in the movie theater they called him Shogun.
I thought his name was Sho'nuff.
His name was Sho'nuff.
Who called him Shogun?
In the movie theater. You know, when he was kicking niggas, his little crew. The baddest mofo around this town. If I'm not mistaken. Now, if I'm wrong, you know what I mean? Y'all can fact check me on that.
I hate you. You know what you need to sample? You need to sample the intro from the Avengers. Infinity Wars? What was the name of it? Infinity Wars?
Which one? The first one?
The latest
Infinity
film?
Wars when it first started. The
No,
first,
the one.
Like
what
the-
was the last one called?
Like that was Endgame.
What was the one before that?
It was all of them is with Infinity Wars.
No, the
I
one.
think Infinity Wars was the first one.
What was the one before Endgame? Because when it starts at the beginning, and they on the ship with Thor from from Asgard or whatever. They on the ship with him.
The Guardians of the Galaxy niggas.
And that before that, when they had Thor roped up and they yoked up Loki.
Yeah.
And beat the shit out of the Hulk when they was on that ship. And your man started the whole movie off. He was the illest hype man ever. The way he introduced...
Where he introduced Thanos?
The way he introduced Thanos?
You talking about the little skinny alien looking nigga?
Yes.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Avengers, Age of Ultron, Infinity Wars.
Infinity Wars,
and
right?
Yeah, Infinity Wars and then Endgame.
Yeah, Infinity Wars.
Yeah.
The way he introduced Thanos on that shit, nigga. Yo.
Stand up.
That shit, that was the hardest shit ever.
That nigga was the spliff star of the Marvel universe.
If your friends don't hype you up like that, nigga, you need new friends.
The way he introduced Thanos, the movie started off. You are now
the
world of the mighty Titan Thanos. That shit was hard, dog. You need to sample that shit.
You need to take it out of here before somebody do it. I had that idea.
You know what? Let me get that. Take that.
That nigga was bugging that whole movie because when they came down, he was like, "I'll take it from your cold
dead." But he was like, "Yo, you just can't." He was like, "It's all right." He was like, "It won't allow you to take it from me." He was like, "It's all right. I'll take it from your cold dead body."
I'll rip it from your cold dead corpse.
That nigga was wild.
Yo, the way he beat the Hulk ass.
Yeah, when Hulk came out, started swinging, he said, "Nah, let him have fun. Let him have this fun." You forgetting he had two of the stones
already.
So don't be fronting on the Hulk like the Hulk ain't the Hulk.
but listen, that's what ruined it for me. I was like, nigga, the Hulk is the Hulk. The way he two-pieced the Hulk, I was like,
Jesus, that nigga.
Right.
He didn't even want to come out no more.
Jesus Christ.
Come on, no!
After that nigga Hulk wearing sweaters and all kind of shit, flip-flops. It was ridiculous.
Was that in Infinity Wars where he fell out the sky and he told him, he's like, no.
Yeah.
He said Thanos is coming.
Thanos was coming.
And that's when your man was like, yo, Dr. Strange, who the fuck
are you talking about?
Oh, you'll see. You about to see, nigga.
I think
Thanos is coming.
Into the Multiverse, I think that was the second Doctor Strange movie. I think that was one of the best Marvel movies, like, ever. Period.
I ain't like that movie. They made it.
Yo, you need to get your Disney login straight, man. I'm trying to get on.
It's straight. I sent it to you. I sent it back. It's the old the one that you sent me.
All right, I'll fuck with it tonight.
Yeah. I want to do it because I want to watch
the new
Samuel Jackson.
Yeah.
That's when you told me. I said, "Oh, he want to watch the Sam Jackson," but I want to watch Sam Jackson joint too.
I think they changed the name to it.
I heard it wasn't that good.
They want to match it. Reason why they did that because Hulu bought Disney, so the passwords had to match.
Oh yeah.
So whatever my Hulu login had to be that. Because I came in here and I tried to log in my Hulu, and they was like, "You logged out." I'm like, "I never logged out of my Hulu."
Yeah, they changed that.
So I was like, "Oh." So what happened was when I changed that, I didn't even think about the Disney joint. So when you hit me and told me, I said, "Oh, so let me just change it back." So I just changed it back so everything can match.
Yeah, I'm trying to check that shit out.
I watched all them shits in order a couple months ago.
Which what?
The Marvel.
Everything?
Yeah, the Marvel universe.
That's a lot of goddamn movies.
Wait,
would
you start from the Avengers first?
No, the first one is it starts with Iron Man.
No, it don't.
No, it start the first Avenger. You got to go.
It don't.
No, yeah,
this shit start with old girl.
Who?
I'm about to say Captain Planet.
Miss Marvel. Marvel. And then
it started with her.
you got it because you starting from. You starting from
the Marvel universe.
Yes.
Why they call him the first Avenger? Captain America, but
before
before him, it was Miss Marvel.
I know he's the actual first Avenger.
Yeah, so you got to start with Miss Marvel because that's where you get introduced to Sam Jackson.
I think that was like the third film.
No, you talking about how they came out.
No, I'm not talking about how they came.
If you want to watch them in order, you got to watch Miss Marvel.
No,
first.
the HBO Max has the movie in the timeline order.
Go to Disney.
Go to Disney.
That's what it is, Disney.
That's
where I watched it. Yeah, it has
Miss Marvel was the first one.
It has it in order
because they bring them in. That's how you find out about.
I don't even know if I can log on. Sue's done fucked up.
The same password is the password, nigga. The one you text me is the right one. I told you. I said I changed it back.
Yeah, hers is the third movie.
She's not the third.
What's the first?
Cap.
Captain America.
What's the second?
It's Agent Carter. Well, the second film is Captain Marvel.
Yeah.
The second one is Agent
Captain
Carter.
Marvel
Agent
is
Carter.
before Captain America.
No,
though.
this is
I'm
the
saying
order.
in order of the movie.
Well, yeah, I know it because it's different. It's different times that it dropped. But
Captain Marvel.
in the cinematic.
Yeah, no, you're talking
Order.
about when they released it.
Yeah.
But I'm saying
No. This isn't the release time.
That's not a release time. Now, if you go back,
cinematic universe in the timeline order.
Captain America was before Old Girl.
Yeah, he's first.
He was old. That nigga he was in the fucking World War II or something.
Yeah,
But she was before all that, wasn't she?
No,
Oh, okay. So yeah, Captain America. Then, like I said, then yeah,
she's the third film.
you used the password.
I ain't fuck with it again. I told you I was gonna fuck.
Oh
with it again.
no, change the password that you text me is the password.
I fuck with it again. Later.
Okay, yeah. Oh, I got you. But yeah, I got you. Yeah, he's the first Avenger. So yeah, I don't even watch that Miss Carter bullshit. She wasn't in the fucking
like
comics.
the little. I mean the little shorts that they had with some of them shits, like the shit I Am Groot. Them shits was like 2 minutes a piece. So I just.
But
I
no,
skipped
you
through
know
those
what was
shit.
dope was the show
Shorty, and when they
that
went,
they had on ABC for a minute.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's what they got in there.
That show was dope in the beginning.
you talking about the Avengers? I mean,
Agent Carter.
not Agent Carter.
No.
He talking about what's your man Coulson.
Coulson was on it.
Yeah, Coulson was on
because
that.
it happened because the Avengers happened and he got stabbed and died.
He died, and they supposed to bring him back.
bring him back.
But on the show, it showed what happened.
He's on
after.
vacation in Tahiti.
It showed what happened after he got stabbed and died.
Right. Yeah.
So I watched the beginning of that show, but then I fell
Then
off. I was
it
like,
started
man.
getting corny. It started getting corny.
Very much
It started, and they tried to match it with the movies. They was trying to keep up.
But they wouldn't have nobody on it.
Right.
Because if you do the actual,
They had Loki pop up once.
if you do the actual timeline that they put the film out,
Mm-hmm.
you know, everybody who watched Marvel films know at the end of the movie, you know, they have that little
Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D.
sit through the credits and see. So all those shits at the end of the, you know, based on the timeline, like Iron Man, and then they drop
Because they made those little comments in the Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., but they didn't show any of that. It was they was trying to catch up.
Yeah, so watching the film, you're like, the fuck is this? But you watch the shit in timeline order, you're like, oh, fuck.
When Disney Plus first started, them shits was crazy. The shit with the Scarlet Witch.
Vision,
WandaVision, crazy.
Yeah,
it took me a while, but then
WandaVision.
he was like, "Nah, go watch it," because I wasn't gonna watch it. Yeah.
Not Hawkeye, but what's the?
I like the
I'm not saying not
Hawkeye
Hawkeye, but the other one with the
it wasn't whack.
the nigga with the wing, the nigga with the wings.
Oh, you talking about Falcon and
Winter Soldier.
Yeah, Winter Soldier.
That was straight.
Yeah.
They tried to get on the racial political shit on there.
It's
But the funny thing about it, Captain America ain't have to go through all the shit that the black nigga had to go through to be Captain America.
That was my next question. Is Terrence Howard the biggest bag fumbler next to Dennis Schroeder?
No. And the fact that he did fumble.
No, I'm not.
That was good for all of us.
Right.
Because it wouldn't have been the same.
Don Cheadle was better.
No,
he was.
This is what Terrence did, which he shouldn't have did. But I get what you're saying.
Yeah.
When they promised him a bigger role in the next film,
right?
That's why he was like next time at the end of Captain America. What happened is they didn't pay him what he wanted to pay.
He wanted to make what Robert Downey Jr. was. This nigga's
because
Iron
he
Man.
won an Oscar.
This nigga's Iron Man.
This nigga
though.
won an Oscar too, nigga. You not fucking.
But Samuel Jackson is Samuel Jackson, and you see the role he played in the Django.
But it don't matter.
And so, and at the time, Don Cheadle was growing. He was popping.
Don Cheadle was already Don Cheadle.
Right, but he was getting more. He was making more noise at that time than Terrence.
No, he been making noise.
Yeah.
He's a better actor.
Yeah, right.
I mean, he's definitely.
I think he did a better job as
that shit wouldn't have been the same with
don't think
fucking
so?
Terrence Howard as that nigga.
And I agree with you, but my question was, that's a big bag fumble fucking with Marvel.
Nah, Marvel replace you in a minute. When I personally like
shout out Jonathan Majors.
What's your man that played the Hulk, the second Hulk, not Banner?
It was like three different niggas.
I know who you're talking about. He was in
Ed Norton played that
Ed Norton. Ed Norton. I like Ed Norton better.
Oh no, I thought you were talking about the other one.
That movie was trash.
I thought you were talking about the other one that was in Troy.
No.
Yeah, it was another nigga.
But I like Ed Norton. Ed Norton was in Primal Fear.
Yeah,
but
I know you're talking about.
Ed Norton. I liked him, but he started giving them directions on how the character should go and be.
Like, nigga,
Marvel
these
was
comic
like,
books,
all right.
nigga,
They said he gave them notes. They was like, all right.
Nigga, these
Next
comic
thing you know,
books.
they had a new nigga. Like, yo, nigga, we replaced you.
These comic books are already written, Mr. Norton. Like, no, we're not going that way.
But that movie was trash.
It was bad.
Ed Norton played the Hulk with the big dogs and shit. Yeah, that shit was horrible.
No, that was Banner. Ed Norton played.
No, that was
the dogs?
That was Ed Norton. Yeah.
Oh, okay,
I can't remember who did which one, but
I thought it was
none of them was
Banner that
good.
did the
None
one
of
with
them
him.
was good. They fucked up on all of them.
How y'all feel about they say Wolverine Logan's coming back?
After he died,
No, Logan was crazy.
Yeah, that was probably the best. I mean,
That shit was crazy. That last movie.
I was ready to see
Norton
Marvel
played
movies.
the nigga that broke Harlem. What's the nigga that they gave the serum to? And remember the Super Soldier?
Super Soldier?
Yeah, when they made the Super Soldier.
Cap,
the nigga,
not Cap, but Winter Soldier?
not Winter Soldier, the Super Soldier. That nigga that.
Oh, the nigga that was going against him.
They
Yeah,
chained him. They fought in Harlem and they ran up. They was on top of the Apollo fighting.
Yeah, what is that nigga's name?
Little Spanish nigga from Lie to Me. What's his freaking name?
That nigga's been in a lot of. He was in SWAT with Samuel.
I ain't like none of them Hulk movies.
Nah, I think at that time, Marvel hadn't caught their groove.
Tim Roth. He was in there with Tim Roth.
Because even before that, the DC animes was stupid. The DC animes was stupid.
Their movies was trash. That's why they started.
Movies was
started
trash,
messing with Marvel niggas.
But
they
the
got with them and
animes,
they tried to fix it.
was stupid. If they would have did that or worked some of that into it,
They got it right a little bit with the Flash. I like the Flash.
but even the Marvel animes,
I watched the Flash movie. Did you see it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Flash is pretty
I ain't
good.
watched it yet. I'm gonna see that should be on streaming. Probably.
Hey, he said next week he going.
That should be on streaming tonight. They've already labeled it a flop.
Nah, the Flash.
I like the Flash.
They've already labeled it a flop.
I mean, because I guess
So-
he wasn't as popular.
Because Marvel already did what they was trying to do.
Any day now, I'll be watching it on streaming.
They brought back all the Batmans like Marvel did with all the Spider-Man.
Spider-Man.
Yeah, so
Which,
they brought back all the Batmans.
which murdered the box office. Spider-Man murdered the box office.
Shit. 3 is my magic number. They ain't even get paid off that. Well, they probably do now.
Oh, De La?
Yeah. So.
De La. Yo.
What's good?
I don't know, man. We got Louie Price in the building, man. I got a lot of questions for this nigga, man.
Yeah. Ask away, man. That's why I'm here. What you want to know?
I'm gonna start with what the fuck you got going on. What's happening?
Besides this interview right now, man, a lot's going on right now, man.
Are you focused on music?
Let's talk about it. Let's talk about
Let's
it,
get
guys.
to it. Let's get to it. Let's get to it. We ain't gonna beat around the bush.
Yeah,
I ain't got a lot
I
of time. Nigga. Are you focused on music? Is this something you want to do?
Let's talk about it.
It's definitely something I want to do.
Hold on. Let me get one of these saltines.
Yeah.
We'll return after these messages.
Yeah, we back on. Everybody always talking about you don't know what hate is because they didn't really know because you say, yo, haters, and people just use that word a lot.
Right.
So you don't really know what hate is.
Without a defining definition.
Don't even try to look it up in the dictionary. Just go to Dusko Poppington, which is Dame Dash page, and look at his profile picture. That's what hate is. Because I don't know nobody that keeps claiming that they are boss.
Right.
And you keep, I'm boss, and you talk so much about a nigga who's not talking about you.
Right. How you press Lee Daniels for that money.
Dude.
Yo, where my money? Yo, where my
He's
money?
like, yeah, I finally got paid. I used it to pay my lawyers. Yo, bruh, that's none of the moves you making is boss moves. Don't tell me about you spending your own money and paying your own bills. You supposed to pay your own bills, my dude. So don't tell me about none of that boss bullshit. And you still talking about Jay. You know good and well that Ether was trash, yo. So don't even talk to me about the beat. Ain't even fire.
It was trash.
You know what I mean? So stop it. And you bringing that up.
I don't want to say Ether was trash.
Ether was trash.
No,
And
I
you
mean,
and you didn't focus on Jay.
I ain't gonna go there. I ain't gonna go there and say it was trash because that shit.
I'm not gonna say it was trash.
That shit had me mad when it dropped. Being a big J fan, that shit had me pissed off.
My
That
whole
didn't have me
thing,
pissed off at
my
all.
whole thing about Ether,
It was too emotional, man.
it was too emotional, and you was way out of pocket. as far as who you are. It was like, dude, you an MC.
Right.
Outbar this nigga.
You intellectual. You can your writing is top tier. And this what you come up with?
Man, the way
Nigga, you got big lips. Big lip nigga. Big
Them facts Jay was killing you with.
compared to
like,
whiskers like a rat, compared to beans you whack. Listen, that
his bars wasn't fresh.
that third verse on Takeover was demonstrative.
My whole thing.
One was
we've had this debate before,
Right.
and we'll have it again, and I'll have it forever. Jay gave them niggas light work. He gave Nas light work.
Right.
Nas came back with a whole album talking about this nigga. A whole album. And he gave him light work on the Takeover.
You made it a hot line. I made it a hot song.
That nigga said the rest of y'all niggas
The
get half a bar.
Takeover, perfectly crafted. Perfectly crafted. The execution.
And everything was
top tier, top notch, everything.
everything was factual at the time.
Everything.
Listen,
ROC.
Even how he
we
did
running
it,
this rap
if you
shit.
was, I was at Summer Jam. Even how he did it when he dropped the Summer Jam. No, before that. When that nigga said, ask Nas, you don't want it with Hov, he went to a whole nother song. He didn't even give him the other third verse. He was like, ask Nas, he don't want it with Hov, and went through a whole nother song. Left it there. Now when you respond, when I drop this shit, oh, hurt your feelings. I made you. I goaded you.
Yeah.
Takeover was great. It was great. I don't give a fuck what nobody said. The Ether was cool.
It was not.
I'm not
with
gonna
Takeover,
say it's whack. I'll never say it was whack. But I wasn't impressed by what Nas, as Nas or who he is, what he did on the joint. I wasn't impressed by that.
Right.
Me either.
by any means. So I'm not gonna say it was horrible, but Takeover, perfect.
Right.
Perfect.
Yes.
10 of 10.
And I'm tired of arguing with niggas about this. You know, nigga kill Jay on Ether. No,
Yo,
you not.
the arguments that I have constantly is about Takeover and Ether and about Jay-Z and Eminem on Renegade.
Right.
Do you niggas, and that was my next line about Ether and Takeover. Do you niggas listen to music or do you just skim through it?
Niggas was just so happy. When he was like, since I will not lose, y'all trying to help him cheat. That's what it is. Jay is so hot. Y'all hate this nigga so bad. This nigga G keep dropping fire every summer. That I'm like, yo, I'm glad somebody going at him. Y'all just want this nigga to lose.
That nigga's a villain. He's a villain.
Yeah, but he said you play long enough, you live to see the villain win.
So back to you. Speaking about Takeover.
Takeover, nigga. Break sofa.
I listened to Jack Harlow's album the other day.
Okay.
Oh my.
Yeah, actually, I don't have a problem with it. I happen to like Questions. It was another joint on there I like. There's a couple
And that's cool.
Yeah,
Talk
yeah.
about it.
Yeah,
because Leighton hit me when it came out.
I think Leighton listened to your last joint and
Mid.
went back in there and helped Jack Harlow out.
Mid.
I want to put that out. Nah, it wasn't.
It wasn't.
It wasn't. I'm not going to do that. But I'm listening to it. Leighton had your music playing in the studio when Jack Harlow was in the joint. Jack Harlow's stealing your swag, nigga. I'm just gonna put that out there, nigga. So now back to you, nigga. What you doing with this music? What you trying to do?
I mean, we trying to take over.
Are you?
Breaks over.
You trying to or you taking over?
I mean,
Ain't
we taking. I mean,
You don't even got a pad on you. You got your BlackBerry on you. When I
No,
was heavy in there, I wrote every day. Nigga.
we don't write it. I mean, I write it. I write every day, but we don't write it down.
This nigga B Price used to walk up with his bag like, yo, check this out.
It's different.
He had his little composition joint with some bars for. He had 16 ready.
So you writing every day?
Huh?
Every day you writing?
I'm writing every day.
Don't front on me.
I'm not fronting on you.
Don't say it for TV.
Right.
Hold on.
Every day, but he got a 16.
I mean, when
for
it get to a certain point, man, you can't turn this shit off.
back in the time, nigga, we rapped till you was finished.
See what that shit says? Previous 7 days, previous 30. Like, we write.
Yeah. And I'm not saying you come up with a song every day, but your bars got to be there.
Yeah, we write every day. We write every day.
I got a good flow for you.
I may not record every day,
Right.
but we write. I write music, write bars, write some verses, or I come up with ideas, or it might just be a line or two. But yeah,
You got these niggas lapping you, nigga. So I need to know what you're doing.
Yeah.
nigga.
So to this day, What's your body of work to this day, right now, today, at this time?
I mean, we're going into album number 3. We're going into album number 3. By Any Dreams Necessary was the first joint.
Indeed.
We did a joint venture with Tone Beats, which was the on-site. And then we did A Minute to Midnight. I mean, on-site was more like an LP. Not, now in these days, they got, if it's under 30 minutes, it's not considered an album.
What you feel you need?
What I feel I need?
Yeah. What do you need that's going
to get you where you want to be, or where you seeing yourself?
Yeah.
What do I feel like?
What is it that you're not getting now that you felt if I had this, I'm going to be there?
The recognition from these niggas that I'm out rapping.
Fuck all the recognition. Now to come. What is it that you need
to get that?
I don't know.
What's stopping you?
I don't know. A feature from Case might be nice.
You think a feature keep the case to get you over the hump? Because I can get you. I'll get that. That's like.
Because all we need. Me personally, all I feel like is all we need is eyes on it. It's not like the music's not there, the quality's not there, the bars aren't there.
So what's gonna put the eyes on? Is it money?
I mean, that could be a factor. That could be. I mean, I ain't gonna say it's 100% money.
So what is it
that could be? That could be 20. It might be a multitude of
What's
things.
the number?
That could be 20% of it of what it is, and it could be just. It could be time.
Not nice.
I mean, that's definitely not a problem.
Okay.
That's never been
All
a
right,
problem.
I'm just checking.
That's never been an issue. I don't think we would be sitting here having this conversation if we didn't have some sort of niceness behind to what we doing.
Niggas talk about garbage niggas every day.
Right.
Garbage niggas is winning.
Right. Ice Spice.
You need a gimmick. Like, what is it that you feel? Is it if it's money? What's the amount?
I mean, to be 100% honest with you, if I had a definitive answer, then we would be where we wanted to be. I don't know the definitive answer of what's lacking, and because if I knew that one thing that we're missing, okay, well, let's attack that and let's take the music to another level. So I don't have a definitive answer on that of what we're missing. I just know as long as I continue to be passionate about it and continue to make the music that I feel should be put out to people, then I mean.
Well, on that aspect, what do you want to do different,
right,
than what you're doing now?
What I want to do different. I mean, to say that I'm 100% immersed in it would be lying. I mean, for a while I wasn't. I mean, and then for a minute after the Minute to Midnight project dropped last year, I kind of felt like, I don't know. And that's why they say about setting expectations. You shouldn't set expectations. You should just have intentions. So I had expectations after that album dropping. When, those expectations weren't met, it was just like I kind of fell out with music for a minute. I was like, okay, well, let me. And then also life happens at the same time. You're living life at the same time. Things are taking place. And, I just looked at it like, am I really 100% in love with this? Is this what I really want to pursue? And I had to step back for a minute and view it from another vantage point, which is something that I talk about on the upcoming project that we're about to put out now, Snow in April, is just looking at it from a different vantage point. If I was put here to do something else, then what is that other thing that I was put here to do? And it always keeps circling back to music. So definitively, I feel like 100% this is what I'm supposed to be doing.
So what's this new project?
Snow in April is the new project. To give y'all a timeline on it, I don't have one right now, but we will be dropping in 2023, probably in the fall.
This is what I want to do. I got 3 records for you.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna give you 3 records.
Let's go.
I want you to listen to these records, write to these records.
Let's do it.
And then we gonna see what you do with these records. And now, if it don't go,
I think
that if these records don't go, I'll go get a job, my nigga.
I think this nigga's challenging my pen price, and we remember.
I'm gonna give you, because I'm listening to your projects.
Right.
So
not even that. I want to say this though. In the beginning, he been working a minute, but in the beginning when we started really working, if you would have said that and you gave him 3 joints, he'd been like, I don't know, man.
Okay.
But I feel that he's gotten out of that.
Okay.
I feel like he's gotten out of that, and he's understanding more of making songs and making music.
Right.
And that was one thing. It was like, nah, dog, it don't gotta sound like this.
Yeah.
It don't gotta sound like this. Your sound is your sound.
Right.
Make your sound. Fuck what them niggas doing.
Right.
What they doing is what the nigga T-Pain say, do something different.
I mean, I admit I was definitely rough around. I mean, I had this tunnel vision or this one-way ideology of what I thought music should sound like. And, you know, it wasn't what it was at the time. You know, it was just me piggybacking off of, okay, this is popular. This is what's popping like right now. Maybe I need to sound like that instead of me finding my own individuality in music. You know what I mean? So that's what that's what we've been working towards for the past couple of years. And, you know, I got to credit Price and Illa for that. You know, continuing to, you know, to push the envelope like, nah, nigga, this ain't it. Let's go back in and do something else. So just with progression and evolution and constantly, I mean, you know what I mean? Like Robert Greene said, man, once you put in your 10,000 hours, man, you know, it starts to turn into mastery. And it's not, at this point, it's not work. It's me just being, you know, trying to find an avenue in which, or a direction or a point or a marker to which way we want to shoot the music and funnel it towards, you know what I mean? So with this next project, that's what we're doing.
Yeah, but on the real, like, if it's money that you need to make it get to a point, what does that number look like to you, and how would you utilize it?
I mean, to put an exact number on a monetary value or what, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know. As far as like, if it's 5,000, 10,000, 100,000, I mean, I'm not definitively sure of what that number is. But as far as utilization goes, I mean, visually, you know what I mean, we would definitely, I mean, use some money on visuals and just making sure that we get the music in the hands, in the right hands, you know, and in the right rooms and the right people listening to it. So, you know the old adage, money talks. So that definitely would be, you know what I mean, something that we could use to push the envelope. But as far as an exact number, I don't have an idea on that.
Indeed. All right, so this project, Snow in April, new project, right?
Snow.
What is it? What can we expect from it? What are we gonna get? What you trying to give us? Like, what is this project, Snow in April?
Snow in April is my homage to my father for giving me music. You know, I grew up in a musical household, and my dad would play so many different variations of music, from the Isley Brothers to Warren G to Shy Lights, you know, Gladys Knight, but his number one favorite artist was Prince. And growing up, you know, me and my brother, he couldn't afford to take us to the barbershop to get haircuts. You know, he just didn't have the money for it. So he taught himself how to cut our hair. So, you know, every Friday, Saturday afternoon, we'd be in the bathroom, you know, he'd have his radio blaring music as he's cutting our hair, and it would always be Prince. Always. And growing up at the time, I was like, this shit is aggravating as fuck. Like, I'm tired of hearing this nigga scream all the goddamn time. Shit was annoying, but the older I got, I realized how he was setting me up for the future. You know what I mean? Like, letting me hear those things, you know, those artists. And Prince became one of my favorite artists. And one of my favorite songs that I ever heard was Snow in April. Well, sometimes it snows in April. So that's where the title came from, and also me being born in April. You know, it kind of tied the lineage together, but it's definitely a dedication to my father for instilling in me to, you know what I mean, think outside the box, keep pursuing your dreams, and just, you know, be unique. Because that's what I got from Prince, was uniqueness, you know, sounding like nothing else that we've heard before. And I think that's what you're going to get from Snow in April, is something that sounds totally different from what we're hearing right now, and it at a high level. You know what I mean? It's still going to be the same amount of high quality bars, you know what I mean, punching niggas in the mouth, that type shit, but just more streamlined and themed into a project, you know what I mean, an entire project. Being that this is my I would say this second official album, but my third go round, like you can just expect evolution and growth, and you know, an evolving sound of the way we put songs together and the way we try and bridge the gap between me and my audience, which is people that love hip hop. Like, I never considered myself a rapper. I considered myself a hip hop artist, because that's what I grew up on. That's what my father gave to me, was, you know. Also, I forgot to mention, Rakim was one of his favorite artists also. So he gave me hip hop instead of rap, you know what I mean? Like, a lot of niggas can rap. A lot of niggas can make words sound culpable on beats, but hip hop is it's a culture. It's not just a thing that, you know what I'm saying, most niggas do to get a check. Oh, okay, I rap for a living. Like, no, I live hip hop as a lifestyle, and that's a big difference. I think Snow in April is kind of a blending of rap and rhyming and hip hop and culture, and also, you know what I mean, I'm being a lot more open on this album and telling you know, more bits and pieces and more you know, just snippets of my life, you know, on this next go around. So, you know, the fan base can get to know me a little bit better.
Indeed.
But B Price, where can they find you?
I don't know if that's gonna happen though.
Where can they find you?
Everywhere. B Price 954. I'll let your boy.
Louie, where they find you?
I mean, I'm everywhere, B. I'm outside. But specifically, if you're looking for me, I mean, Snapchat, Instagram, Facebook, all of them are under the same tag, Life with Louie. Louie is Luey. And all the music is everywhere that you stream your streams at, man. Spotify, Apple, Tidal, you know what I mean, Google Play, wherever. You know what I mean? Y'all can come and check it out and get a nice infusion of this dope shit. So be able to stay tuned to what we got going on. So yeah, big snow on the way.
Okay, and you can find me at Seuss the Connect on Instagram, Seuss the Connect on Facebook, at Seuss on Twitter, and of course the Owner's Box _podcast on Instagram, and the Owner's Box Live on YouTube. This is episode 108. Appreciate y'all checking in with us. We gonna this episode is a wrap.
Look.
Yeah.
I can't recognize the number when the phone ping. Before I open up the thread, the damn phone ring. You know the vibes when I'm in town, the Uber gon' bring you round. While she stressed the whole time, she missed the old thing. I mean, I fucks with you, but I got trust issues. And I don't wanna turn these problems into us issues. I don't wanna have to play back, you forgot what I said. Then you act like I ain't say that while the argument spreads. So when this song plays, baby, don't worry, you'll see it plain. The love you had for me, never be in vain. See me out with your friend, hopping out that foreign thing. Don't blame me, let me explain. They call me Babyface Lou when I got drip appeal. All these numbers in my phone will probably get me killed. It's gonna take a real one to sit me still. So for now I'm trying to chill.